Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about my passive income, how much I earn every month, pretty much hands off, or things I've built up over the years, months, even weeks, and what I actually earn and how I earn it. Totaling, at the end I will obviously describe how much it's going to be, but in terms of passive income, I'll start off very simple with YouTube. I probably make about £250 per month from YouTube. It varies. I mean, my best month has been £600, and my probably worst month has been, when I first started. I have various channels. This channel is probably my smallest, but obviously my favorite to make videos on. It's kind of my personal sort of channel. So yeah, I make about £250 on average. It's probably close to £300 per month. I mean, if I don't do anything on it, probably it will still increase, but it will obviously go down as I go. So I just do a video here and there just to top it up here and there. Second source of income is Amazon affiliates. So I link to Amazon where people buy products. I've got a channel that do reviews, and I probably make about £120 per month, and that is totally passive. I don't tend to touch that. I've stopped posting videos on that. So it's a nice source of income. What I usually do is let my wife obviously spend the sort of money on that. And yeah, it's a good source of income. £1,000 a month. I mean a year. Very close to that or just over. So yeah, I tend to do that. Another way is slightly different. I mean, these are common sort of YouTubers and they make these sort of videos, but I do things slightly differently. So I've got a cleaning business, and the cleaning business pretty much can earn me very good money. I can easily earn £1,000 per week, and that's with my full-time job. So with that being said, I don't want to necessarily disclose. Okay, I'll disclose. In terms of passive income, I probably earn about, it wouldn't necessarily be passive, but there are elements of it where it's passive, and I probably earn about £600 passively from it. I earn upwards of £2,000 to £3,000 per month from my cleaning business. It's slightly downgraded. I probably could. I've never hit a £10,000 month, but I've gone just over halfway there. In I think last year sometime, where I was pretty much doing it full time. So close to that brings me in a nice little income. I have sort of scaled it down now, even thinking about selling some of my contracts with that. Basically, I will obviously still be doing that. Fourth item is my rental property. I didn't put too much money down. I used my cleaning business to subsidize that, and subsequently I've put a small amount down. I think it's about 15-20%, and I bought a property, nice penthouse, 2-bedroom ensuites, or ensuite I should say. Nice location as well, town centre, right near the tube station that goes direct to central London. So yeah, I've purchased that, and I probably get about £250 after everything's paid for per month. And not the greatest deal, but obviously it's my first property with that. So yeah, it's a good little income source on that. Definitely, I have websites that I've been running. I mean, I've been into websites for about 12 years. I think just over 12 years. I earn probably £60 per week. I know that's slightly different, but I get paid per week. And I've also got accounts where I have referrals on. So I earn about £5 a day from some of those as well, with them all together. So I've referred people that advertise on their website, and the publishers pay me to find those people. So I done that, and I think it's a website owner who has quite a lot of websites, and I just referred him. So most of my income's from that. So it's purely just, I sit back, and that is purely passive. I mean, if he ever shuts down, then that that income stream will shut off. I did try to do that as well. Fifth item is utility warehouse, where I refer people or I sell their service. For example, I switch people's electricity bills and gas bills to achieve a tariff. So if you're with British Gas, I would move them over, and I get about 7% of their total bill per month. So if they pay £100 per month, I tend to get £7 off that, and I've got quite a few customers. I would like to grow that as well, but I haven't put much effort into that. I don't see it as that viable. I think they've kind of changed their model, and it's not as competitive as it was before. However, some of my customers are starting to leave, so I probably will shut that off eventually. I won't put too much effort into that. Sixth item is stocks, where I earn typically about £36 per month on that. I've sold quite a bit of my stocks as well. So I necessarily wouldn't be, putting that in the list. It's a small amount, but yeah, it reinvests. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much passive. I haven't invested for the last 3 months as well because I find there's other areas I can invest in much better. That being said, I've, seventh item on there is cryptocurrency, which not necessarily passive, but I think this video is turning into, just my overall earnings. But passively, I do earn a bit of cryptocurrency as well. That's mainly done through referrals. So I show people how to use faucets and actually earn money on crypto. So yeah, I earn probably about £2 a day from that. Roughly insane £50, £60 per month. And it's a nice little source of income from that. I'm grateful for even £5 a month, and that's how I started. I was earning, £1 per month from websites. Couldn't even cover my hosting costs for some of the websites. But that being said, I've literally gone on and then grown them over the years. I also sell websites, so I make and flip websites as well. So that's probably item number 8. And then yeah, I literally took a back burner at the moment, so I don't necessarily do that. So ninth is I work in recruitment, so I earn passively from other people. It's a bit complex, but other people fill in the jobs. I obviously bring the business in. So yeah, that's sort of my income source on that. So yeah, I'm trying to look for the 10th. I mean, I've got loads of other small income sources. I would say actually AdSense would be my 10th. I know I mentioned websites, but AdSense would be a good little earner for me. And yeah, so I've got websites where I serve AdSense ads on, and predominantly people go on there and they view it and they click it. And then yeah, I literally earn off that. Even if people just view the ads, I do very well on that. There was months where I was earning £100 a day. That's going back probably 2010. I was earning very good money. No, actually, going back even further than that, I would say, yeah, it was sort of the golden age where you could put anything on a website and just have these little niche websites, and you just be earning. That was my dream, to earn £100 a day, and I've done it. But sadly, those websites went under. YouTube changed their algorithm, so yeah, I eventually, moved on, looked for other areas. I would ideally like to build a sort of portfolio around stocks and real estate or property, and yeah, move on from there. So all in all, adding it all up, I probably get close to 3-4 thousand, sometimes per month, probably 5 to 6 grand in total with everything if it's a good month. And yeah, I'm quite content. I do want to step it up to 5 figures eventually, and I know I'll eventually get there. So yeah, I do this video. Many people say they don't do this video to brag, but I'm sort of bragging a lot. But I work probably more hours than most people. I'm not saying I work harder than most people, but yeah, I'm sort of reaping the rewards at the moment. Things can change. I could lose my job, my business. So I've got small little sort of income streams coming in, and I do want to develop and grow on those as well.